What was the first Saints Row game that you ever played? Mine was Saints Row 2, but what was yours? Let me know right now in the comment section below. Hey, how's it going, you amigos? My name is SuperRebel and welcome back to another Saints Row video. Now today we're going to be talking about should we expect a Saints Row 5 announcement or not, and just how soon should we expect one, because we do have a lot of good reasons why we should get this announcement and a lot of hints coming from the developers themselves. So with that said, sit back, relax, grab yourself a snack and let's get straight into today's Saints Row news. So yesterday, Deep Silver, who is the publisher of Saints Row, put out a tweet saying something wicked this way comes, and then they put up this image as well. Now as you guys can see, it does say yes, no, and then something at the bottom, but of course their main focus in this image is the Saints Row logo. Now as soon as this image was put up, a lot of people, including myself, like I said yesterday, were like, holy crap, today is going to be the day that Saints Row 5 is going to be announced and we will hopefully receive some sort of epic trailer with it. But of course, unfortunately, that wasn't the case. Instead, they decided to go ahead and announce their expansion pack, which is called Saints Row Get Out of Hell. Now don't get me wrong, I still think that is cool and all, but I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to agree with what I'm about to say next, which is this isn't what everybody wanted to hear, and in fact with this announcement it did unfortunately let down a lot of Saints Row fans as well. But after this tweet, there were still hints being given towards the Saints Row 5 announcement, because the main Deep Silver Twitter UK account started to retweet tweets that suggested this was a tease pointing towards Saints Row 5 being announced. And they even went ahead and retweeted what IGN said, which was Deep Silver is teasing his planned reveal for PAX with this image. Saints Row 5, anyone? Now if you're a publisher for a really popular game, you just wouldn't go ahead and retweet something that simply isn't going to happen, because of course it's going to get a lot of people really excited and super hyped. But where they have gone and retweeted this tweet is honestly a huge clue to this game possibly being announced in the next few weeks or even months, either way before the end of this year, because if we go back to the Saints Row 3 release date, which if you didn't know was November the 15th in 2011, and then all the way to the Saints Row 4 release date, which was in August 2013, so that does almost give a 2-year gap in between both games. So if they do continue in that pattern, that would mean that Saints Row 5 would be announced towards the end of this year and then released sometime halfway through next year. Now coming towards the end of September this year is EGX, and if you didn't know what that is, it is in fact the UK's biggest gaming event, and Deep Silver are also going to be attending there, because I asked them on Twitter yesterday and they did say yep, we'll be at EGX, so you'll certainly see some Deep Silver goodness. So like I said earlier, if they decide to go ahead and continue the pattern with Saints Row 3 and 4, that would definitely mean 100% that Saints Row 5 will be announced this year. So guys, that does bring today's video to an end. Don't forget to thumbs up the video if you went on to enjoying it. It really does help me out a lot. And if you're new around here, it was great to have you tune in as well. Thank you for stopping by. If you would like to stay up to date with more Saints Row news along with other upcoming open world game news, please do go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. That'll be really appreciated. And of course, you will become an amigo and part of the amazing, awesome, beautiful team. But either way, I will see you guys in my next video, which will be tomorrow. But until then, I hope you have a really awesome day, and adios amigos.